Hey there, and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to tackle something super important, how to handle a lease assignment. So if you're looking to pass your lease on to someone else, stick around. We're going to make sure you do it the right way, step by step. Now, it's really important to know where this info is coming from. Everything we're about to cover is straight from Venice Properties. This is their official guide for their residents, so you know you're getting the correct information. So you're in that spot, right? You need to hand off your lease. Well, you've come to the right place. We're going to walk through every single step together to make this whole thing as smooth and painless as possible. Okay, so here's our game plan. We've got 5 simple stages. Starting out, handling applications and fees, signing the official paperwork, doing the final walkthrough, and then finally crossing that finish line. Let's get started. All right, section 1, your assignment starting point. This is where it all begins. Let's see what you need to do first. Okay, your very first move is to send an email to Venice Properties. And you need to have 6 specific pieces of info in there. You'll need the new resident's full name, their email, and their cell. Then you need the exact same 3 things for their cosigner: name, email, cell. Get all 6 of those details together because seriously, nothing can happen until they have all of it. Okay, on to section 2. You've sent the email, so what's next? Well, now we get into the applications and, you guessed it, the fees.
So let's talk numbers. There's a one-time assignment fee, which you'll see in your lease, and it's $300.
And a really common question is, who pays this? The answer is simple. You do. As the person leaving, you're responsible for paying that fee, and you'll do it right through your AppFolio online resident portal. Easy enough. Just a heads up on the timing here. You won't see that $300 charge pop up immediately. It'll only get posted to your portal after the new resident and their cosigner have submitted their applications. So applications first, then the fee appears. All right, let's get into section 3, and I'm not kidding, this is probably the most important part of the whole deal. We're talking about signing the official addendum. This is what makes everything, well, official. Okay, I need you to lean in and listen to this, because if you remember one thing, make it this. I'm going to read it straight from the source. Your spot on the lease is not assigned until all parties have electronically signed the lease addendum. That's it. It's black and white. Until those signatures are there, nothing is final. So who's in charge of making sure this actually gets done? That would be you. It is 100% your responsibility to make sure every single person signs that document. You've got to be the one to follow up and see it through. And when we say everyone, we mean everyone. Let's break it down. Of course you have to sign. The new resident has to sign. And here's where people sometimes forget. All of your current roommates need to sign. And all of the co-signers on the lease. Every last one. And this is exactly why it's so important. If you move out or if that new person moves in before that addendum is fully signed by everybody, that's a lease violation. And trust me, that can come with some really serious penalties. So please, don't jump the gun. Okay, deep breath. We're on to section 4, the final walkthrough. This is the last big checkpoint before you're done. This part is pretty straightforward, just 4 steps. First, you've got to schedule the inspection. Second, clean your room. And I mean really clean it, back to how it looked when you moved in. Third, they'll check for any damages. And fourth, if there's anything found, you'll need to pay for it. Now, let's talk about what happens if they do find damages. You're going to get a bill for them. And here's the really critical part. Those charges must be paid before Venice Properties will countersign the addendum. This is non-negotiable. Also, and this is super important to remember, your original security deposit, it stays with the lease. Venice Properties doesn't give it back to you. It's up to you to work out getting that money back from the new person moving in. So bottom line, you pay for any damages you caused, and you do it before the assignment is final. And just like that, we've made it to the last step. Section 5, crossing the finish line. All the hard work is done. Let's wrap this up. So once that addendum has every single signature, the walkthrough is done, and any fees are paid, congratulations! That's it. Your spot on the lease is officially assigned. You are officially done. So let's just do a super quick review of the main things to remember. 1, email all that info to get started. 2, pay that $300 fee. 3, hound everyone until that addendum is signed. 4, get that walkthrough scheduled and done. And 5, pay for any damages right away. That's the whole shebang. And from Venice Properties, once you've checked all these boxes, they have a simple message for you. Congrats and good luck on all your future endeavors.
See? If you just followed these steps, you can handle this whole process with total confidence. So the only real question left is, are you ready for what's next? Thanks for tuning in.